One of the greatest habits one can have is to plan. What is it you want to achieve? Where is it you want to go? Who is it you want to go with? When will your dream become a reality? You know, in your wealth world, which is whatever you do to create wealth, whether it's through a W-2 job or your own business generating income through investments, you must have a plan. In your health world, which are the things you do to protect your physical body and proactively do things to promote wellness, you must have a plan. How about your being world, which are all the relationships you're in and you get to be a part of? You need a plan. Fall reminds us of the beauty of God's plan. The leaves change colors and fall to the ground. And though we can't see it, we know that the ground and the roots are hard at work for the coming spring season, when those new leaves will bud. But what happens? What happens when you don't have a plan for the winter? And it's cold and bitter. The winter that lies in between. You see, in your plans, you must determine ahead of time what you will do if those plans bear that cold, bitter season. How will you respond? What will you do? Why will you succeed in the midst of the challenges and the disappointments? My college degree is in information technology, and I was required to learn and program in many different languages. But the fundamentals of effective programming in all the languages was to learn how to plan ahead. You had to play out every scenario in the program, anything that might occur, so that you knew the response. It's the classic if-then-else process. When we make plans, we set the goal and the standards high with the mission and the vision and the destination in mind. But as we start trekking through the journey, if we don't plan for the upsets, the curveballs that life throws us, and we don't have a plan of how we'll respond, we're going to get derailed. So take time to consider what are the most difficult things you can imagine, and consider the plan that you would have and how you would respond to them. A response of love and mercy and dignity and control and resilience. Planning ahead and knowing how you'll respond rather than waiting until you're in the middle of it can change everything in your health and your wealth and your being worlds. If I don't get the bonus, what? If I lose money on a project, then what? If somebody walks out of my life, then what? Or if I get sick, then what? There are many things that are outside of our control, but we have the control of how we respond to them. And pre-planning helps us to take the power out of the loss of control situations. Don't dwell on it. Don't get overwhelmed and analyze it. Just simply address it. Think of how you'll respond and remind yourself of who you are and where you're heading. Hold on to the power you have to control your future. Your brain actually will revisit those positive planning thoughts with greater ease if you've rehearsed them. Plan for those winter seasons. You know, successful people, they have a plan.